What's up, y'all? It's Jamie the Realtor, and you have tuned into the J Files. Each week, we will share tips and advice to help prepare your mindset for home ownership. And I know my past, even working at the bank, like people would come in as soon as they start making more income, they go out, they buy a more expensive car, they buy a more expensive house. What should we be doing once we start making more income? Everyone believes, and I see it all the time, I don't know if we're trying to keep up with the Joneses or what the case may be, but it's like us as a people, like we have to do a little bit better and stop spending all our money as soon as we get it, because the stuff that we're buying, it's not holding any value at all. So.
I think it goes back to the behavior portion. I mean, you elevate in your career and you get more monetary rewards, so immediately the things that you never had, you now think you need, right? So it's a mindset. Yeah. So I think it's important that you should have the right mindset going in. So whether I made 30,000 or 100,000, I should know my needs and my wants. I should know what is really important. Do I need to have this sports vehicle because I can afford the $900 payment, or do I need a reliable vehicle that gets me from A to B? Right. You know, and it goes back to also the accountability. Be accountable for yourself and your spending, and don't allow the outside things to influence you. So because you got it, does that mean everyone that asks for a favor to borrow money, you should give it?
No, I still ain't got it, bro.
Right. So just holding yourself accountable and have set better goals. So if last year you saved $5,000 and you got a bump in your raise that, if you do the math right, can afford you to double that or triple that, hey, make that a goal. Continue the same behaviors that got you there, because the rich want to continue to get rich.
You're right. I've seen people with a $20,000 income have more money in their savings account than somebody who's making $80,000. I don't.
Right. And the mindset is, because I have this, then it's okay. I want to treat myself. And I'm not saying don't treat yourself,
because we absolutely should.
Right. But
not every day.
Right, not every day. And then remember the behavior you're creating because someone's watching. So if you have children, if you have, maybe nieces or nephews, someone might be watching your behaviors for that.
And that's the thing. Right. Like, I have an 8-year-old, and I know you have a son. It's like some of the things that I wish I would have learned at that age, I would have been so much further along. But it's okay. Right. Because we're all learning and we're growing. But like you said, setting that example, be that role model. Show your children, hey, no, we can't do this today. Right. We can't go out and every time we're in Walmart buy you a toy. No. Right. We can't do this every day.
Right. It will also show them that even though you have it, it's something that's a reward. It's not a given.
And you have to work for it. Because my daughter, she feels like everything just money grows on trees. Like, I don't know where she thinks money come from. But actually learning that hard work actually gives you a reward in the end.
Right, I agree. And you mentioned teach them. So I'm big on financial literacy, especially with younger kids, because the second that they know the value of something, you've already equipped them with something that maybe older adults don't know. Make sure they understand this costs this much and I had to work this amount of hours, and equate that to why you want to make sure whatever you spend your money on is important. And now I'm not saying don't pleasure yourself. Right. Of course, we all have that. I'm just saying make sure that whenever you show them what you're doing and buy, make sure they understand, so that when they get older, that's something that sticks with them. Yes. Because we have a lot of youth out here that they get a great job, nothing to pay, and they're, like you said, keeping up with the Joneses. Pair of sneakers, the latest iPhone, sorry, I don't even think we do iPods anymore, but just, I just want to make sure that you guys know you're never too late to learn that behavior.
Okay, so once we sit down, we talk about what our finances, what we have coming in, we sit down and look at our bills, how do we put that into action?
So first you've got to have the buy-in yourself, because I've spoken to, I can't tell you how many people that you give them all the tools and then they leave, and then you check up and things are the same. So they have to, you definitely have to have the motivation and the want to be able to follow through, especially if it's a game plan that you've created.
Yeah.
Now, as I referenced earlier, I don't forcefully try to make you not, go do the things you want to do. However, in listening to what you stated your goals were, if you want to purchase a home within 6 months and you have no down payment, and you know there's some spending habits that you can adjust, then that has to be top priority.
Right.
And if you don't buy into what you say, then all I'm doing is talking to you. It's in and out. And that's okay, because I'm willing to educate and talk all day long. However, in order to see it really go, you've got to be wanting to do the hard work. Just like with anything, any reward, you've got to work hard for that. And I, for sure, can be your cheerleader coach. I'll check in. I'll call you. Hey, how's it going? I've emailed. Hey, how's it going? How did this go? I know you had an unexpected charge come out, and you think that set you back. I will be there every step of the way. But it first starts with the person and being serious about it.